So some of you guys may know that Blade & Soul was releasing a couple mobile titles, Blade & Soul M, Blade & Soul 2, and Blade & Soul S. Well, I'm here to tell you that Blade & Soul M has been cancelled. Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about what NCSoft has been doing and what is the future of NCSoft, mainly on the Blade & Soul department, as this epidemic has caused quite a lot of delays all around the world. So over here is an article about NCSoft and what they're planning to do and the struggles they're currently having, as well as why they cancelled Blade & Soul M. So without further ado, I'll give you the TLDR. So as you guys may know, with the whole coronavirus situation going on, NCSoft has had to make some adjustments. So certain companies like Netmarble, they basically told all their staff to work from home with remote access. However, NCSoft is taking a different approach. They're telling that half of their employees have to go to the office while the other half stay at home. It's a very interesting concept. I don't know why they're doing this, but because they're doing this, there are some obvious issues that pop up, some technical issues as well as some software issues, where it's causing some delays on the developments of certain games. But first of all, let's talk about the good news. So there's two titles that NCSoft is working on and planning to release this year in Korea. And that is Blade & Soul 2 as well as Aeon 2. So Blade & Soul 2 is not the Unreal Engine 4 update that we're all hoping for PCs. Blade & Soul 2 is the successor of Blade & Soul, but for the mobile devices. As for Aeon 2, this is also a mobile title. So NCSoft is planning to release these two mobile titles in Korea this year. As for other titles, they are scheduled to be released in 2021 as well as 2023. They did not specify which titles, they just said that all other titles are scheduled to be released on 2021/2023. And they didn't give any specifics on what these other titles are. So now for the part on Blade & Soul M that was completely stopped and cancelled. The reason for this was because the development team behind it has been disbanded, mainly because they were not all located in Korea. And because of all these technical issues, they've just decided to scrap Blade & Soul M and allocate all the manpower that was originally making Blade & Soul M into Blade & Soul 2, so that there's more manpower and more people working on Blade & Soul 2 since they want to release it by the end of this year. So this leaves one more title in the Blade & Soul series, which is Blade & Soul S. And it's in a really weird spot right now because Blade & Soul S was originally designed for a global release. So for those who don't know, Blade & Soul S is again a mobile title, but it's a chibi cutesy art style. It kind of reminds me of World of Final Fantasy, you know, very cutesy, very chibi, but we don't know what type of game style it is. Probably a gacha game, but it's been a game on my radar for quite some time because I like the art style and I like the aesthetics of the game. However, this game originally was planned for a global release, mainly focused on the Western market. However, again, due to the coronavirus, this game has been delayed, and according to NCSoft, they need to expand their development team because they don't have enough developers working on this game at the moment. So there's that. So that is what is going on with all the Blade & Soul titles. NCSoft is still putting the majority of their money and a majority of their efforts onto Lineage 2 M, or Lineage 2 Mobile, mainly because it does generate the most revenue. If we look at previous sales reports, the numbers reflect that. So of course they're going to be investing most of their time and effort into Lineage 2 Mobile. As for Unreal Engine 4 on the PC, they did not mention this anywhere in this article, which is kind of unfortunate because that's what we want to know about. Us PC gamers who have been playing Blade & Soul PC for so long, you know, this is like our last hope, right? We've been waiting for Unreal Engine 4, but still no news on it. As they said over here that other titles are scheduled for 2021/2023 does have me a little bit worried. Like, I hope that the Blade & Soul Unreal Engine 4 update will be scheduled in 2021, but it is a little bit discouraging because if Korea gets it in 2021, when are we getting it in the West, right? So it is a bummer, but I'm not too worried because we still are getting content updates, new raids, new dungeons, new gear on the regular Blade & Soul that we play right now with the Unreal Engine 3. Sure, performance is poo-poo, but at least we still have stuff to do. Anyway, if you guys were interested, maybe you read Korean or you want to just use Google Translate, the article will be in the description below so you can check it out yourself. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it interesting. If you did, I would appreciate a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.
What can I say except you're welcome for the heals, the boosts, the